So I really want to do some like interview with someone, but no one's contacting me. No one's trying to like talk to me or anything. So I'm going to do an interview for myself with Rex, which is my dinosaur, and it's got some milk, so we're all good. But yes, it can't speak, so I'm gonna have to hear what the questions are and then tell you. But yes, so this is an interview with the alien or the person that believes that she's an alien, and so I'm gonna be like, so tell me how old you are. Well, I don't actually know how old I am, but I've always felt very, very old. Like, I've always felt it in my spirit that I'm just like superly old. So old that I don't know, but when I think about how old I am, I just feel like I see a blue star, a very, very old blue star that just looks like nothing. And I don't really know what that means, but I've always felt like in my spirit that I'm from another place, another world, that's very, very, very old. And it just looks like a big blue star right now. And I don't know, but that's what I see. And I'm going to say, when did you come to Earth? That's what the question is now. When do I come to Earth? So I think I came to the Earth when the dinosaurs died. I believe that I don't make dinosaurs. So yes, no, Rex, I don't believe that I made you. I find things like you. I mean, I kind of want to be on TV, and dinosaurs just don't have the right fingers, and you don't really have the right brain skills, and your teeth is clearly just for killing and not for making TV shows or anything. And I don't think you'd look good in a dress. So yeah, that's kind of why I need to kill your species, because you're kind of like useless for a TV. Like you wouldn't help me get on TV. So yeah, so I had to kill you with a big wave, which is, you know, the flood in the Bible. That's it. It's not actually it wasn't a real flood, and there wasn't a no ark. There was just a big planet that I sent a big comet using magnetic force. I feel like when I'm a spirit, I believe that my spirit can like channel magnetic forces, and I think it managed to find a rock and aim it at the earth and get rid of you. But your souls are all the same. All the souls that are on right now on Earth right now and human, you were all once dinosaurs. I think there might be some new souls that have come sort of after the time. You know, Earth always grows new souls, and that's what it kind of does. If there's loads of big dinosaurs going around killing lots of things, it might reduce the number of souls on a planet. But if there's lots of sort of creatures that are more friendly, the planet might start producing new souls. So, but most of the souls that are human, I believe, were once dinosaurs, and yeah, but your body was kind of useless. So, but through reincarnation, you kill all the dinosaurs, and then you start bringing up lots of different other animals using a process that I do not know and I cannot tell you, but I know that. When people start realizing or figuring out how to create species or whatever, that might be like near the end of the timeline, and I feel like you might be learning this because it's sort of preparing you to go on to create your own timeline. But yeah, this is information that's going to be revealed later on in the timeline. So yeah, what was the next question? Next question is, how many planets have I been to? Oh, yeah, I've been to, I think, 70. I believe that because it was during the Queen's celebration of her 70th year, and I just felt strongly like this is how old I am. I was looking at like some sort of ball that was on fire, and there was some celebration going on, and I just felt like the voice said really, really strongly that, you know, this has been set up, and the Queen has been ruling for 70 years because it's supposed to be a sign that this is the 70th timeline that I've made. And I hear certain voices, but it's just like a couple of words or something, and every now and then I hear a couple of words, and that was what I heard, and it only happened on that day. But yeah, I think it happened on that day because it was nearing the time. A lot of the information that I've gathered are actually nearer in the last few years, and that was one of the informations that it told me. Yes. And I'm not just making it up, because if I was just making it up, why wouldn't I just make it up? And, you know, right at the beginning when I first started finding out that I was God, I have to wait for the certain voice to tell me certain things at certain points of time, and I have to base it based on things that are happening around me, and yeah, so that's what I believe. And so this is the 70th planet that I've worked on, and Do I think any other people, any other ones are working with me? No, I don't. But I do think that there is a huge selection of songs I did not write. I don't think I wrote any of them really. Like I don't know if I wrote any of them, but I know that you gather songs by creating a timeline and letting your people on the planet, do the work for you, and then you kind of, or it's not do the work for me, it's do the work for each other. You do the work for yourself, you do the work for fame, for money, for whatever reasons, and a God's job is basically just to take all the information that you have formed on one planet, and then you need to take it to a different planet through your soul, and the spirit connection that you have formed through time and through age, and then you take it to a new planet, and then you form the same timeline, and you try and filter the same sort of information down to your people, but there is a catch, which is that you have to have a certain number of lives before you are able to actually connect with the spirit, before you're actually able to hear the information. So if you're looking for information about God and you're looking in the past, that's kind of stupid, because in the past people were living their first, second, third, fourth life, and people who are living their first, second, third or fourth life have a weak connection. They don't have a very strong connection with the truth, so that they'll come up with things like the Bible, that there will be some prophecy, that there will be some things that are true, but there'll also be a lot of lies in it, and therefore if you want information, you need to really seek the souls that have lived 10, 20, well, I don't think anyone's lived 20 yet, but you need to seek the souls that have lived longer, because these are the people that have the bigger, stronger connection, and these are people that are kind of working with me now, but they're also people that have been made on Earth. If someone starts telling you that they've come from a different planet, I would ignore them. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to ignore them, but I would advise you to ignore them, because I don't think they know what they're talking about. But yes, what other questions are there? Why don't I look green? You're going to ask me some stupid question like that. Why don't I look green? Because I don't want to look green. I think I look a lot prettier being I like getting a tan, so I like kind of being tanned, although I am not very tanned right now. It's winter right now, so I just need to sunbathe and get a bit darker, because I like being a bit darker. But yeah, I don't think green is particularly attractive. Green usually is like associated with mold and stuff, so I don't want to be a green person. And a grey person, well, I don't know, but I love pink, and I don't think I would look pretty if I had grey skin and wore a pink dress. It wouldn't suit. But yes, what other questions are there? How can I time travel? Yeah, I can time travel. Yeah, basically just things that I do during my day. They seem to link with things that other people are doing, but when they did it, when the other people did the things, could be like 10 years ago, and I don't really know even when they did it, because I think they've been lying about a lot of the dates. But yeah, I'm not supposed to say that, I think. And what's my favourite drink? I can tell you this. I've been going through these. I bought a box of them yesterday, and I've only got 3 left. But they've got like all these different flavours, so I definitely recommend them. I've only had 2 of them, the mixed fruit and the strawberry and lime. So I haven't tried that one yet. But anyway, so yeah, that's my interview with Rex, who's kind of not really talking, but how many minutes? It's only been 8 minutes. Okay, are we asking some more questions? Do you want to have more questions to answer? I don't know. I'm running out of ideas.